Okay, I literally just woke up. I didn't realize that some of the questions were sent to spam, so I know this is like a really late, like 2-day reply, and I feel really bad. But this one's to Jen. I read the email a couple times because one, I'm glad that you're older than me because it makes you feel good that you're actually like coming to me for advice when you know more about the world, excuse me, than I do. Um, I reread it a couple times because I didn't want to be too harsh with it. I even asked my boyfriend, and he agreed with me too. So that's getting like a male. He's almost 21. That's another male perspective for you too. Um, you need to move on completely because men are dumb, but not that dumb. If he, the thing is, like, you're not, excuse me, I said like again, 19, 20, 21, 22, like, you know your age, and at this point in life, men pretty much, they don't have everything figured out, but they know what they want to be with and who they want to be with, and it's not fair to you for you to be his little dog and like this little run around. And that's awesome that you watch his kids, and that's a good thing too. Like, if his mom loves you and his kids, okay, if his mom loves you and his kids, then something's wrong in his brain, because you sound like an amazing woman. And the thing is, you're telling him that he's awesome, oh, your ex-wife, don't let her put you down and all that stuff. Don't put yourself down. You're trying to bring him up, and he's not bringing you up. So, just altogether, no, you just don't wait for him. And I know that's really hard because you love him. I got from the message you really like him and you love him. And, okay, he doesn't want anything serious, but he dated another woman for a month, and then she broke his heart. So, obviously, like, if he hasn't dated you since that, what is he waiting for, kind of thing? That's what you're thinking, right? Like, what is he waiting for? Why isn't he dating me? I want something more, but I don't want to be pushy. After a year, a guy, they're like complex, intelligent creatures. They know what they want after a year. And if it's not you, then you need to just drop that. Because I really truly believe that some men don't, like, around from 19, 18 and up, all the ages, men don't just befriend women just to be their friends. There's always a reason, there's a motive. Either they're using them, or, I don't even know, just someone to talk to around the office. And I think maybe the fact that he knows your ex is maybe pushing him away, but you both have been separated from your exes for a long enough time to that the wound is still there, but the cut is healed. And I'm trying to make it more complex and like give you more reasons why, but you should just basically, off the point of, you were worth more. You're worth more. I don't think any woman should ever wait for a man. Ever. Any attention, oh, I don't know. I know there's always an I don't know period, but your I don't know period has been a year. That's a year of your life you're never going to get back. And everybody's getting older every day, and you don't want to waste your life away waiting for some guy that, oh, it may be the love of your life, because everybody wants, like, the Notebook story. That doesn't happen in real life. People go out and make it happen. So you either need to tell him, okay, I want a serious relationship, or I'm done. I'm not going to commit all this stuff and put all this time into you if you're not going to do it for me. You didn't include anything that he does for you. I guess he listens to you and all this stuff, and he's good to you, and that's awesome too. Like, every girl needs some guy to, like, console in. But there's a guy out there that will console in you and love you and be ready for you. And I know that's coming from a 19-year-old, but my own little tidbit, I used to wait around for this one guy. He was my best friend for 2 years, and then I met my boyfriend Eric, and then, like, I was like, why did I waste 2 years waiting for this guy when there's this amazing, awesome boyfriend for me just around the corner? And if you're so caught up in him, you're gonna miss other opportunities. Lots of other opportunities. And it really pisses me off that this guy is not seeing how awesome you are. Because you've been waiting for a year. Most women don't do that. Real classy women wait for a good man, but you're going into, like, what is she doing? Like, why is she waiting a year? No, you're worth way more. Way more. And I know a lot of guys that would love a 32-year-old woman, because that is, like, the height of sexual interaction or whatever for a woman. Like, guys are like 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, their 20s, that's where they're really good. And women, and once they hit, like, the 30s, they're like, whoa, they're like tigers. Like, sorry, I said like a million times, I'm so sorry. I'm working on it again. But you have so many things going. I'm pretty sure, like, it sounds to me like you have your life together, and the thing is, he doesn't have his life together. And I understand, like, he's broke and a divorce is hard. I understand that because I've seen other men go through that. Like, my stepfather went through that, and he had to pay child support all the time, and we were really broke, and I understand that. But what you need in your life is a stable man. And that, because that's the role of men, is to be stable for their women. And when he can't be stable emotionally, and we're women, okay, we get on our period and we're like psycho. And we're the emotional beings. We're supposed to be the ones like, oh my gosh, the world sucks, help me, babe. And if you can't be that with him, then there's no point in the relationship, because he won't even, like, commit to you. And commitment is a huge thing. I think a lot of people in this generation, like, excuse me, I said like again, overlook commitment. Oh, we're not together, but I don't really know, I'm still kind of waiting. The waiting thing should last maybe like a month or two. That's it. If he isn't committing by then, and the thing is, you said that you didn't have, sexual relations with him, which is awesome. Like, bravo to you, because a lot of women don't do that nowadays. They just go jump in bed with somebody they like. But you've done other things. I think that maybe he's waiting for those other things. I don't think he's just into you for sex, because a year is a long time for a man to just be like, oh, I just want sex from her, but let me put all this, like, listening to her stuff for a year. And that's good. That means you can just walk away. Like, he got nothing from you. Because I think if you have sex with him and then you try to walk away, it's going to be even harder, because sex is a big, like, emotional connection thing going on. Well, at least for some people. Actually, for most people, I hope everybody feels like that when they have sex. I hope nobody's just like, oh, I have sex to have sex. Like, I've done that too, but that doesn't mean, it wasn't right. But obviously, if you have sex with him, it's going to be like an emotional thing. And I feel like it'd be way harder to walk away from that. So you need to walk away now, because a year is too long for him to be like, I don't want a relationship. Okay, you don't want a relationship? Oh, I'm sorry, but let me just stand here, watch your kids, and be awesome to you. Like, no. There are plenty other men with kids and stuff that would just, I'm pretty sure they would love you. They would be like, oh, let's get married. I feel like he would be on a faster track. Like, you guys don't need to get married, but I feel like if he really, really, really loved you, it sounds like as much as you love him, you guys would already be married already. And it pisses me off that he's doing this to you, and you can't let him do that to you. You don't let any man make you wait and listen to all his crap and all his problems, and you be there for him. No. I know trust takes a long time, but a year is too much time. Way too much time. I understand his ex-wife hurt him, but, you got hurt by your relationship, and we're women. We hold on to grudges forever. And you're over it and you're ready for a relationship. Guys are a little more simple with that stuff. I'm not a boy hater, sorry. Like, go men, just as equal as women. But I feel like they'd be quicker to get over it, you know, like, oh, let me start a relationship, I'll forget her, blah, blah, blah. And he's not. So obviously he's not ready for you. He's ready for a simple, flimsy relationship with just all the sex and all that, but he's not ready for a real woman. And maybe it's because he doesn't feel good enough, but you don't deserve someone like that either. If someone doesn't know they're good enough for you, then they're not good enough for you. They need to have confidence as a human being, because there's going to be times in your relationship where it's low, where you both get so low that one of you has to be their bigger person and pick you up. And I feel like if you get together with him and you have a low day, he's not going to be able to pick you up. And that's going to make you feel even lower. And you're going to start questioning the relationship, and then you're going to have sex, and it's going to become even more complex, and just to be done. And I know it's probably the hardest thing to just let go of someone you care about so much, but you just need to let go, because life is too short to waste. You could die tomorrow. Do you really want to die knowing that, oh, I spent like 3 extra years on this guy that never even got with me? Because I guarantee one day, you stay by him, one day, he's going to fall in love with some random girl completely, and you're going to be heartbroken. You're going to be completely heartbroken. And I don't want to see you heartbroken. Like, I don't want to see another message from you saying, oh, I followed him, like a year from now. Oh, I followed him, my heart's broken. No. You go out, dating world, get the love of your life, because life is way, way too short to waste on a guy that can't see how much of an amazing woman you are. And I hope that helps.